cadence is very not much of cadence, considering that it's third, that it's normally the only cadence quote unquote is third. But so you see, I got in a free game. This game right here. And oh, that looks like it's bumping. Okay, let me turn that down a little bit. There we go. I got in a free game. So I'm required in order to cover said game. I'm not saying this as in like, oh no, I'm being forced against my will. No, I'd actually signed up for this like over a year ago, and they had said like, hey, here you go. So I actually got 2 of them, but we're gonna focus with one today, and then hit the other one probably next week, I guess. So this is Touhou Spell Carnival. Touhou, or Touhou, depending on where you are, and also if you like pronouncing things wrong, is a series of bullet hell games. But realistically speaking, there's like maybe 3 of them that are actually by the company that made them. The rest are fan games, so they all license out in order to have new titles out. And as a result, there's a bunch of different types of genres. You got some arena fighting ones, you have some that are just standard bullet hell, you have one that's Lunar Nights, which is a really good side-scroller Castlevania style game. And then you have this, which is bullet hell and strategy RPG. Have I played this at all? No. Am I giving this a shot? Yes. So we're going to see what it's about. We're going to see how it's going to go. I don't think that this stream is going to be like super duper long, but we'll see how this is, and we'll see how it goes. But in another segment, not today, once again, Death in Request Code Z is going to happen as well, which is a franchise that I like, but I wasn't sure about this one. So we'll get around to it. But more importantly today, specifically today, Touhou. Ooh boy, I am getting blown the fuck out by the colors that are on here. Also, I keep forgetting that I need to turn my fucking lights on over here. Okay, alright. Can only compensate for my stupidity but so much. Okay. Yeah, Jay, I understand it's probably been a minute, but there are still fan games being pumped out for this franchise. Probably want to fuck up the camera a little bit, but oh, extreme. Yeah, they refuse to let it die, which I respect that. But by the same token, damn, you guys can't release an actual game by yourselves anymore. Okay, so this is on the PlayStation. I swear this light is going to make me want to throw it across the room. So this is on the PlayStation 5, as you saw initially. And I fucked up by this. Okay. It's on the PlayStation 5, as you can tell. And as a result, I'm going to be looking over here. I'm going to try and keep a lookout on chat and the like. But what would be nice is if my lighting was actually working properly, because this is I'm a little too Spectre even for my own liking right now. So give me just 1 second. Mess around with the chroma key on this a little bit. There we go, I'm a little bit more visible now. Alright, can we change at any point in gameplay? That's fine. Gensoko. A remote land where humans, yokai, and many other creatures reside, isolated from the outside world by a barrier. It is here that the festival hosted by the great yokai Yukari Yakuma. Oh yeah, that big one. The Spell Carnival will be held, where one must put their spell cards on the line in battle. To uncover Yukari Yakuma's motives for starting. The Spell Carnival, oh my god, that's such a weird space to splice that. The Shrine Maiden Haruki Shine Rimu Haruki will throw herself into the fray for spell cards. Yeah, there's still an ongoing mobile game for this as well. Like, that's just been going on for like at least like 5 years now. 13 days after the start of Spell Carnival. Why'd you have to sneeze? I can't help doing that. I had to sneeze. The way you tried to stop me was pretty forceful right now. If I remember correctly, she like is like a nuke went off whenever she sneezes or something along those lines. I can't remember exactly because it's been a while since I had to think about this franchise. But aren't thrills just a normal part of an adventure? I'd rather have an easy adventure. Look, see the vampire with the scary face behind us? Oh yeah, Ramilia. I said, wait right there. Can't you hear me? Mistress, wait. You'll exhaust yourself needlessly by chasing them blindly. That's the one that's in the Lunar Nights side-scroller that I was talking about earlier. Once again, out of the Touhou games, that's the one I think I like the most that I've played. Simply because it's a really good Castlevania, with like Metroidvania-like. Do you have a good suggestion, Sakia? Yes, we have allies who know much about the locational advantages after all. Am I correct? I think I have her. I think I have most of these characters. No, is it her? Or, I want to say it was the other one, but it might be the one on this screen actually. The other one. I can just look this up real quick because it's going to bother me. No, I was right the first time. It was Sakia. I just have this one on here. I love opening this as soon as you say, but mistress. Well, that doesn't apply to you since you're non-binary, boss. Anyway, if you wish, I can show you the way. Ramilia, stop chasing us. Uh-oh. Of course she would. Int give up that easily. The spacing on this. The spacing. What are we doing? Okay, let's do that. Alright. How could you dash and run away? At least give me a greeting. I won't eat you. Maybe you won't eat us, but you might suck out blood. It was a good idea to hurry ahead and cut us off and leave Sakuya behind. Was it, rather? More than enough for you. In fact, it would be a waste to have you split your strength among various adversaries. That's right. I can't get this battle to anyone else. She looks so fucking done with this shit. Whoa, she seems way motivated. It really makes my skin cool. This irregular energy looks to me the same as the others. Rimu, I understand that you're trying to show off like concern, but like in the voice acting, but the face just says I'm so done with this shit. Yeah. That's more what I get out of this. Like I don't fucking really. You're going to perform in this format right in front of my fucking salad, my couch, and a chair beside the couch. This is what I'm getting. This is what I'm going to have to deal with. Fine. Oh, you understand this anticipation? I can make you both feel the same excitement. Nah, I refuse to have a bullet drink. People who use it at it. There's no need to hold back. Now, tonight's good. Either way. It's gonna be a long night. It's gonna be a fun night. I haven't listened to Ween in a very long time. Alright. Now, as I said before, this is a bullet hell strategy RPG. So, it's been a while since I've had to do much of anything in the way of thinking about strategy RPGs. Do I own a bunch of them? Yes. Have I played many of them recently? No. So, this is going to be rough. We're ready to go, and we better not lose them. First to move wins. Let's go on the other. First, let this go first. By aligning the yellow cursor with the tile where Rimu and other allied characters are, a menu will pop up in various performances. Excuse me. Various commands to be performed. You can also directly select the allied character, so practice being speedy with command section. Okay, that's what tripped me up a little bit with that, because speedy with command selection? Okay. I promise you, I can read better than this, but just having the split attention and reading out loud, never a strength. By selecting move from the menu, you can do your movement range. You can move the cursor and select the tile you want to travel to. After choosing your desired tile, allies will move towards it. Pins placed on the destination, turning blue for allies, red for enemies, and green for quick moves. Begin tutorial. White tile. There you go. By moving the cursor to an empty tile and performing a quick move, you'll set that tile as your destination. The nearest allies will move there. Quick move Remy to the white tile. We'll attack with a bullet barrage from a safe distance. Selecting skills, characters can attack enemies, heal their allies, and more. Skills are split into two types. Barrage skills unleash bullets onto the field. Enemies hit by bullets will take damage. There are rare bullets that affect allies as well. By selecting skills from the menu, you can view your currently equipped skills. Line up your cursor with the skill to use it. You can reference controls at the bottom of the screen and change control settings and config. When selecting with the left stick, push the left stick towards the icon you wish to use, then returning it will activate the skill. So of selecting it. What the? Okay. Anyway. Use the skill will consume the character's AP. AP accumulates at a fixed rate for each character and can be charged up to a max of 8. Okay, so that's what it's saying. So I can do that and then like go a bit and that should activate it. Area skills are another category of skills that have effective specified tiles. They can heal characters with those tiles or inflict status effects. Activate Healing Circle. Align the cursor with an enemy character and performing Cookie Barrage will make the nearest ally to the enemy. I do kind of hate that there's not really too much feedback for hitting an enemy. Like, no reaction. A little weird, but we'll see how this goes. And now it's time to attack. Whoa, reinforcement. Just knock them out all at once. Destroy a blow with a bomb that will attack. Bombs. Using bombs will erase enemy bullets on the field for certain periods of time while dealing damage to all enemy characters. You'll start the battles with one bomb, but collecting bonus items will allow you to increase the amount to a maximum of 5. Using a bomb immediately after an ally is KO'd may prevent their knockout. This is called a death bomb. Okay. Bomb. To the arena. New turn. That's expected, but simply won't take a swing now. I'll overwhelm you. We don't have any bombs, we'll just have to dodge. We'll dodge just in time and raise, you can charge up a big attack. HP and barrier. Unit's HP consists of 2 types. Base HP and a barrier deployed around the character that recovers in time. Enemies do not have barrier HP. Well, that's nice. Even if the barrier HP is depleted, it gradually regenerates if damage has been taken for a certain period of time. As long as barrier HP remains, it will deplete before base HP. When a character base HP reaches 0, they'll be KO'd and not be able to revive during the battle. You may recover a character's HP by using removal area skill. AP can be consumed while moving to avoid enemy bullets. Graze. While grazing, hitting enemy bullets will greatly increase spell gauge. By selecting graze in the menu, you can select your movement range. Similar to move, you can set your destination by selecting the how you wish to move to. During grazing, you will not be hit by enemy bullets. Try using it when you wish to build your spell gauge or take damage. Enemies will glow red before performing attacks. Actions, you'll need to decide quickly whether to dodge or defeat the enemy before they attack. When the enemy and allied bullets collide, a cancel will occur. When you find it difficult to avoid enemy bullets, you may survive by using this attack with a wide range to cancel their bullets. tour has only just begun.
あなたにこの高ぶりを教えてあげるわ。まっただそんな。
Good.
これはどうかしら。やってみる。なんのやってくれるわね。
Nice. We'll go Spirit Sign Dream Seal. Ace spell cards. Ace spell cards are special powerful attacks that consume spell gauge without use. Ace spell cards do not consume AP. Many of them have special effects, and by leveling up, you will obtain a stronger version of this strong. Ace spell cards are distinguished by a unique icon. Spell gauge increases the counts on bullets as well as dealing and receiving damage, but it will increase more when you are hit by enemy bullets and as well as raging. So test it out. Okay. Okay. Get her. Alright, well, wiped, cleared, handled. Did we do it? Oof.
レームにマリサ
Rue and Marissa. What?
あの容器が晴れてる
That energy's
なん
dissipated.
とかな
Feels like it worked out.
貧
A little
血
bit
っぽい気
anemic.
分
Let me drink your
血をさ
blood.
やよ
Now,
私が貧血になるでしょ
then I'll be the one that's anemic. Fuck. Why would you let me? Why would you think I'll let you drain me? No, stop that.
目の前で弱々しく
Abandon
泣
a
いてる
weakened
吸血
vampire
鬼を
crying
見捨
right
て
in
るだ
front
な
of
ん
you.
て
Cruel shrine
三
made
角
of
見か
devil.
悪魔
Magician.
魔法使い
Well, it's good to see you. You're back to your regular fit self.
いやいや泣いてないだろう。まあ、あの容器が完全に晴れたのならよかったな。
Come on, you're not even crying. Well, you've been wiped clean of that injury, then that's good.
偶然と
Even
はい
if by
え
coincidence,
あの
it's
状
good that
態
we
に
were
なった
able
や
to
つを
release
解放
someone
できた
from
のは
that
幸い
state.
ね
What is that even supposed to mean?
でもまあ
Indeed, the strange fuzzy feeling in my head is completely lifted.
そんな感覚がすっかりうわ
Whoa,
あれは
that's Spell Tower. Another pillar broke.
もう残された時間
Seems there isn't much time. The Spell Carnival will soon be set in motion. Yeah, this is the one I remember. This is actually a pretty tame artwork of her because I've seen official in the way that anything in Touhou is just official artworks of her where there's a lot more going on, but generally speaking, the hat stays.
期待通りに働いてくれるかしら
Looking up. So yet another one is broken. Is she trying to reject it? No, there's no point in mulling over it. Seems we're spectating it here. Time for me to make a move. Yeah, those are usually busting on some of the other works I've seen. One day after the start of the Spell Carnival.
ちょっと寝すぎた 昨日はつい夜更かししちゃったわね。
I slept a little too much. Couldn't help staying up late last night.
と言っても暇なことには変わりないし、掃除のふりでも。
But it doesn't change the fact that I've got nothing to do, so maybe I'll pretend to clean. Huh? Yeah? What the fuck happened out here? My property value!
至るところに柱？
Ugh. What is that? Pillars all over the place?
全部でいくつあるのかしら？
How many there are in total? 1, 2, 3, 4, 27, 15, hut, 72, hike?
おーいレイム
I see the way they're drawn. You can't hide it. Hey, remove.
あ、マリサ。
Oh, Marissa.
あの
What those pillars there yesterday?
なんだ
What?
知らないの
I
か
don't know. Hikari's gonna start something
無
called
糖
the
祭って
Spell
やつが始
Carnival.
まるんだぜ
Called a Spell Carnival.
無糖祭？
Spell
それにゆかりが
Carnival.
主催？
Hikari's overseeing it?
ゆかりの式神のクラスが多い
Hikari's
んだよ
Crow Shinigami left this with me. Here. Here. This envelope.
未開封じゃない。
Huh? It's still
Anta,
sealed.
hontou ni
Did you
nakami
really
yonda
read the
mo?
contents?
私の分はちゃんと
Yeah, I read my own letter properly.
ど
Let
れ
me
ど
see.
れ？
Today is the most
本
fortuitous
日はお
day
日
for
柄
all
も
in
よく
Jinsenko.
幻想郷
Ugh,
の
too
皆
long.
様に
Marissa, please summarize.
長い長い。マリサ、簡潔に頼むわ。
Remove the type of fucking person who would use ChatGPT to sum up an article that already had a summary in it at the top of the paper.
読む気ないなら開けるなよ
If you aren't going to read it, then don't open
つ
it.
まりこの幻想郷にいるやつら
Basically,
で
everyone in
スペルカー
Jinsenko
ド
is
戦
going
を
to
行っ
compete
て
in
競
Spell
うよお
Carnival
祭
card
り
and Spell card
あの
battles.
柱は
Those
廃止
pillars
を
kick
示す
off
ぞ
the
スペル
festivities.
カード戦での競い合
Competing
い
in spell card battles? You know, if you read it, it might actually make a lot more sense. I'm not hee-heeing.
お妖精が急にわら
Why
わら
is a fairy suddenly floating up?
きっとレイムに挑みに
I
来
bet
たん
she's
じゃ
come
ね
to
えの
challenge you. No, spell card battle for the spell carnival.
私まだ参
I
加す
haven't
るって決
decided
め
if
て
I'm
な
gonna
いんだ。
participate yet.
残念ながら
Too
その
bad!
勲章を開けた
Once
やつ
you
が
open that
強
envelope,
制
you're
された
apparently
ぜ
forced to participate.
あ
What?
何よそれ。
The f-
あんた私のこと罠
Did
に
you
は
lead
め
me
た
into
わ
a
け？
trap? I mean, if you read it,
昼まで食うたら寝てるのが悪いん
it's
だ
your fault for sleeping till
こ
noon.
こに来てた
Hikari's
の
Crow
カラスが
probably
困ってた
was
から
probably troubled
私が
by
代わ
that,
りに受け
and
取っておいて
so I accepted it for
こ
you.
んな面白そうなお
You
祭
missed
り
out if you
参
didn't
加
take
し
part
な
in
い
such
と
a fun
損だ
sound
わ
festival, right?
それに
You
レイム
look
暇だろ
bored.
暇な
Ugh,
こと
not
だ
being
けは
bored.
言い返せ
What
ないわ。
happened if you
勝っ
lose?
た相手にスペルカード
You
を
have to give up all your
渡
spell
して
cards
無糖
to
祭
the
が終わ
person
るま
who
で
won.
相
You
手の
become
仲
their
間に
ally until the spell carnival ends.
何よその
What
ルー
kind
ル。
of rule is that?
そういうお祭りなんだよスペルカードを
What
集
kind
め
of
て
festival it
最
is?
後に生き残ったや
Festival
つ
where you
が
got
勝つ
spell
お
cards,
祭
and
り
whoever survives until the end wins.
さあスペル
Now,
カード
let's start
争
the spell
奪戦の
card
始まり
contest.
だ
Defeat all the enemies.
スペルカード争奪
Here's
戦
the start of
開
spell
幕
と
carnival.
りあえず
I
負けな
suppose
きゃ
for
いいわ
now, I'll
けね。
just have to avoid losing. Party organization. Okay. I try to press a button and I get a tutorial. Battle's progression real time. You can move at any time, and you can attack by using the AP or the spell gauge. By winning against residents of Ginsenko in a card in the spell carnival, you may gain allies. In battle preparation, you can choose which characters to deploy, change their starting positions, and check their status of each character. Party formation, you can change which characters are deployed, you can check the abilities of not only allies but enemies as well. You can change the weapons, armor, equip skills, and ace spell cards of the characters in the loadout menu. Party organization. You can change which characters are deployed. If there are empty slots for the party, select a character and deploy them. You can open up party slots by canceling the deployment of characters. You may swap the deployment positions of two ally characters by rearranging their formation.
私の出番だな
手短に済ませるわよ。
Begin
何か
battle,
指
begin
示を
tutorial.
くれれば動いてやってもいいぜ
You tell me what to do, I'll make a move. Got it? Quick move. Quick move can move all allies once to a target tile. Even when they don't have enough movement, they'll move to the location closest to the tile. So essentially, it will auto move itself to generally where it needs to be at, and kind of just go from there. And I'm guessing it'll probably try to continue that once it gets enough AP. Man, I want to sweep. I don't need to eat any more sweeps because I gotta try and start with one week. Not even hungry. Just some. Anyway. It's also like mad late, so it's like late enough where most stuff will be open, so I'll be fine. Okay, so here. Similar to quick move, you can perform a quick graze. Sorry, I just read something that caused me to pause for a moment and reconsider my life choices. Sorry about that. It's inside of a chat, inside of a stream. No, it's some other shit, but that's not relevant right now. Just my disappointment is immeasurable in my days. Okay. Quick graze. Similar to quick graze, by performing quick graze on a tile, the closest ally will move while grazing towards it. It's possible for all allies to graze, but if they lack AP for it, they will move without grazing. With quick barrage, you can have all enemies simultaneously attack an enemy. Defeating enemies may yield bonus items. There are those types of bonus items. HP recovery green heals for HP of the character who acquires it. AP recovery heals for HP of the character who acquires it. Bomb recovery yellow increases bomb count for the character who acquired it. Kill that one. The music is way louder than my voice now. Okay. Okay, hopefully that will fix that. How about now? How's that going? Because I turned down the game by a fair bit. Ugh. That felt terrible. Rimu has learned defense +5. Marissa has learned attack +5. It's going to take a minute in order to get used to the framework of the combat in this. Oh, something fell. Looks useful. Let's take it. I guess your hoarding habit isn't always a bad thing. When victory conditions are met, the battle ends and the result screen is displayed. On the result screen, you'll acquire EXP and money. Undeployed characters will still gain XP, but just not as much as your deployed party. I had to blow my nose and I didn't want you guys to see that. Alright, there we go. Enemies may occasionally drop items. Items dropped by enemies are automatically obtained upon victory. When a certain amount of EXP is acquired, characters will level up. By leveling up, they acquire skills, abilities, and 8 spell cards. Big victory, we got a spell card. That's right, if you're summoned by the person who beat you, apparently you gotta help him out in battle. In other words, the more you win, the more you win in the Spell Carnival, the more firepower you'll get and the easier it is to survive. So even though the answer is individual, there's an element of team battling too. The envelope I looked at just now said to all in Gensenko, but could it be correct? All residents in Gensenko are participants, and all of Gensenko is a stage for the Spell Carnival. Good morning, Grimmu. Marissa, congratulations on your first victory in the Spell Carnival. It's already noon and it's rare for you to be active during the day. You were sleeping until noon, you know. As the overseer of the Spell Carnival, it's my responsibility to check on how participants are behaving. At the same time, I can enjoy it as a spectator. It's a bit of a waste to be sleeping. So we're just a spectacle to you then? I mean that this is a sort of festival where both participants and spectators may enjoy it together. Enjoy together? When you say that, it feels like you're implying something. You're quite distrustful. It would be fine to get honestly excited, wouldn't it? That's not something you should say. Seems my Shinigami didn't see you today, Rimu, so I came to check in. I'm glad you've joined the Spell Carnival. No, I was forced to join. That envelope's a total trap. Well, do your best to be the last one standing. I wish you all the best. Hey, wait a minute, you asshole! She really only came to check in, huh? Well, let's take things easy. Apparently, Yukari will grant you a wish if you manage to be the last person standing, so that's the goal for some. She'll grant any wish. This festival only keeps getting sketchier. Besides, she said it was for the festival, but why does she put up those pillars? I don't know. You have to ask her. Looks like I missed out on asking her. If it really bothers you that much, then let's investigate them during the Spell Carnival. Alright, and we fought together just now since I was going with the flow, but do you want to battle officially? Let's have at it, is what I want to say, but Rimu, want to team up for now? Ultimately, there will only be one winner in the Spell Carnival, and nothing says that the participants can't. But nothing says that the participants can't team up. If winning will make us more powerful, it'll be easier to work together now, right? That's true. It might be better than moving around on my own. Alright, let's work together, Marissa. Great, just as expected, Remo. You really get it. These two, in most of their medias... Alright, Eve. Catch you later. These two, in any type of media that has, like, talking involved, really, these two tend to work together more often than not. Now, be the leader. You'll be servant number 1, Marissa. Huh? What? Want to do rock, paper, scissors? I'd be fine with Hanafuda, too. That would be a Magi appearance moment in order to just start typing in the entire history of Hanafuna, because she do be about her Japanese shit. And Asian-based countries. On the Gensiko match, you can change locations by moving the cursor and press and confirm on your desired destination. I was about to say location, but whatever. It means the same thing. If there are multiple stages at the destination, you'll select the one that you want to start from. If a location has a red icon, selecting it will advance the story. If it has a green icon, these are free battles that have not been cleared. When certain conditions are met, a mission will appear and a notification will be displayed. There are some missions that require specific characters to clear. You'll be rewarded when clearing a mission. The status of the missions can be checked in the menu screen. Rimu can use barrages that target individual enemies and barrages with great range. She can act as an all-rounder capable of healing and support. Marissa can use skills and ace cards with powerful lasers to take advantage of her high attack power. Lasers cannot be cancelled by enemy barrages or lasers, in contrast. Her HP is low, so caution is required. She's a glass cannon. You can check the shop and menu at the Hakure Shrine. Ugh, I don't know why I had a hard time with that. At the shop, you can speak to Marissa and purchase items. You may also view events with characters who have joined your party. You can examine objects or talk to characters by approaching them and pressing confirm. Try examining the projector. You can take screenshots in photo mode. I'm surprised they went through the... Oh yeah, that's right. The 3D models would be the ones that they use inside the missions. By talking to allies at Hakure Shrine, you can learn about their experiences during the Spell Carnival. You cannot see the entire story from the beginning. By winning battles with that character, you'll discover what happened next. That restaurant's still empty. Yeah, they switched to a new menu from the outside world and opened a new spot, but customers aren't coming in. Sounds rough. The owner's a good person. They visit the shrine often. Is that what makes someone a good person to you? Well, they've got a big menu. I tried some of it and it was really delicious. I can't see any reason not to go. If the food is good, but it's still empty, it must be another reason. Maybe. People might be hesitant to try it because it's food from the outside world. So I'll leave things to you, man. What? What can I possibly do? Welcome. Just the two of you. Would you prefer outdoor seating? Yes, please. So this is the rumored outside world specialty restaurant. You can order whatever you like. I'll leave all today's expenses to Marissa. It's my treat. Is it truly fine? As fine. Don't hold back. Just eat as much as you want without worrying about a thing. Let's see. Very well. Owner, give me every dish on this menu, on this restaurant menu. Wait, all of them? Yeah, as you wish. Well, it'll work out. My, it really is quite delicious. At this rate, I may just keep eating. That's great. Please keep on eating. Oh, the food the lady's eating is really delicious. Looks really delicious. I've been curious about this restaurant for a while now, but it was kind of hard to go in. All right, I'll try it out. Wow, that looks tasty. Yeah, I want to eat it too. Hey, let's try asking your dads to come here. You're right, let's go. Haha, people on the street are watching with such earnest envy. It only fuels my appetite. Just as planned. All according to Plankaku. Seems to be going well. We're swaying the villagers into tasting the restaurant's food. If people can't see what kind of food is served or people enjoying it, or see people enjoying it, they won't, or... Okay, that one fucked me up. I don't know why. If people can't see what kind of food is served or see people enjoying it, they won't bother, no matter how good it is. Everyone has different tastes, but if they can at least come and give the place a shot, the reputation will spread. After that, it is up to the owner whether the reputations will be good or not. Exactly. To think our situation improved so much within a month. I'm glad I asked for your help, Miss Shrine Maiden. Aw, it wasn't much. Nonsense. I can't believe I even thought of closing up shop before. Truly, thank you so much. Oh, please wait. You see, I have a little something I'd like to ask if you don't mind. Of course, ask me anything. Please make your official statement about this matter. My business thrived because I prayed at the Hierarchy Shrine. Oh, I understand. Alright, cool. With this, I get a ton of new visitors. Are you planning to take all the credit after I became a customer attracting ghosts and all? Look here, you little shit. Right? There's no way you give us nothing after you made me pay the whole bill for that restaurant, right? When did you two show up? You better show us gratitude, you little shit! What? You asked me to solve a problem? I solved it. You solved it by making me have to pay for everything. At least it's funny. At least the game is funny. Do I need to invert this? I think I might need to invert this. Yeah. Sorry, I have a controller strap that keeps getting stuck on, like, my shoe. And because it's Velcro, I needed to invert it in order to make it so it won't, like, stick to my stuff. I thought everything went well this time. Karmic justice. I've already... yes. Shrine Museum. Highly curious, ordinary magician and troublemaker, she runs the Kursame Magic Shop, jack of all trades shop in the Force of Magic. Though she can be sassy, she's also straightforward, competitive, and hardworking. In the mission screen, you can check the completion status and rewards of missions. You can also check the clear ratings for the stages you previously cleared. Aiming for all S ranks may be a good challenge. You can also check the missions from Emma at the Hakure Shrine. And then there's the magic shop.
いらっしゃい。たくさん買ってくれよな。
At the Kurosame Magic Shop, you can buy and sell items or even draw for a fortune. By speaking to Marissa, you may also view Marissa's sub-event scenes. After pulling a fortune, special effects will be given to your party based on your luck. The effect of the fortune will persist until you win a battle or another fortune. Even if the result is bad, continuing to draw many times might attract good fortune. I don't have enough money for that. Items and stuff.
それでいいんだな。
We'll go one of those. And one of these.
サイド割り。じゃあな。
Okay. In the screen, yeah. So, one of the things that happens with a lot of Idea Factory games, I want to say this one's Idea Factory. I might be wrong though. This and another company, they have a tendency in order to have menu on top of menu on top of menu on top of menu, and tutorials for each and every one of them. But yeah, give me just a sec. Idea Factory, yeah. Idea Factory Compile Heart. I thought so. Yeah, they have a tendency in order to layer a bunch of their tutorials on each other. So you'll run into cases like this where in which like every single button you press, you're going to run into a tutorial screen. It's just how they've kind of done things for over 20 years now. In loadout, you can change your character equipment. In missions, you can check your character. Okay, cool. In the loadout screen, because I pressed a button, you can change character equipment, skills, and more. When you acquire equipment items or level up acquire skills, you may check them in the loadout and aim for the best setup. You may also check what abilities are unlocked in future level ups. Attack power, defense power, max AP, AP charge, movement, travel time. When defeating enemies, you may sometimes obtain items that grant XP. XP granting items can be used within the loadout. Select the character you want to use, select the EXP up in their equipment screen, and then select the type and amount to use. When used, the item is consumed, and the character gains XP. Different amounts are gained depending on the type of item. I wasn't kidding. I really wasn't kidding. In the equipment screen, you can change the weapons, armor, and skills equipped to your characters. Weapons and armor not only increase stats, but also may grant abilities while equipped. Up to 5 skills and 3 ace cards can be equipped for use in battle. The skill at the top of the equipped skill list will be prioritized when using Quick Barrage, so it's going to auto-select that particular move and go from there. That does bump that up, but it also drops my health by like 200, by like 300. So, well, yeah, 200. But it does bump up movement, bump up defense, and bump up travel, and bump down travel time. So it's very tempting. Oh. Well, it's better than what she had originally anyway. Head back to the map.
それじゃ
2 days after the start of the Spell Carnival.
ってことで
So that's why I created the Kisame gift shop at this shrine.
何が
What do you mean, so that's why? You didn't tell me anything about it. You don't just set up without asking.
カード戦に役
I
立つ
brought a bunch of magic items that might help during spell card battles. Make use of them.
もしかして
Are you seriously going to charge me? Well, yeah, I'm not gonna discount you a single yen.
私しか
Aren't I the only customer? Yeah, right now you are.
はいでっしゅお疲れ様でした
Alright, pack it up. See you later. Get the fuck out of here. I'm not getting any discounts from this, so I'm gonna need you in order to step the fuck on. You're not paying me rent. Wait. Look, if we show people that you buy my stuff, then my reputation will blow up naturally, right? Much like the restaurant.
出張所に買いに来る
They'll hear about me and visit my shop, then you'll get shrine visitors. I'll give you a cut as a venue fee. See? Nothing but good things, right? Marissa,
あんた天才
are you a genius? The bar for genius must be pretty low.
うんいいじゃない
Yeah, that sounds good. Alright, let's make a ton of profit with the Spell Carnival. Well, that's only if anything besides Rumu buys anything.
なんか
Did you say something? Just looking forward to how much we'll rake in by the end of this.
そうねガンガン稼ぐわよ
They're idiots. They're idiots.
これくらい買ってどんどん
If I buy all this and then use them in battle, it should make for good advertisement. Thank you for your patronage. Hey, Marissa, what's this? It's mixed into the things I bought.
なんだこれ
What's this? It's shaped like a Magatama. Also looks kind of like a fang. Did I have something like this?
ないわよ
I don't know. I found it in a pile of items I just bought from you.
う
Hmm.
ちにあるものを
I just bought stuff from my house randomly, so to be honest, I have no idea what kind of item that is.
わかんないこと考えたら
Oh, no use in thinking about it if we don't know. I'll give it to you as a
も
bonus.
しかして私マリサ
Could it be you're just selling me items you no longer need?
お守り
I don't know if it'll count it as a good luck charm, but I'll hold on to it as one.
じゃあ準備も整ったわけだしそろそろどこかに行くとしようぜ
Oh, now that we're all prepared, let's head out somewhere. Right, the pillars bother me a little, so I'd like to investigate that area. Pillar investigating, huh?
山あたりとかどうだ
What about around your Yokai Mountains?
山には
Mountain
武道祭の相手も多そうだし
There might be lots of opponents in the mountain, and directly targeting the problem at Moria's shrine is an option.
その帰りに柱を
Then, on the way back, we could look at the pillars. Alright, so if I go to the shrine, I'll probably have to fight against Sane. If I go through the mountains, I'll probably have to fight against Aya. Oh, ads are about to start. So I'm going to go ahead and run those. I'll BRB, and then we'll get back to it. You gotta love it when a bot like tries to put in a bonk bullshit message and then it gets held up initially by not one but two different services that you have in order to monitor it. And then you can just simply hit deny. Because no, you're not you're getting filtered and you're not cluttering up my chat with your garbage. Alright, so I guess we can go to the mines. Mine or shrine? We'll go to the shrine. And let's head to Moria Shrine. Maybe I'll take a small break. Yo, Sane. Oh, Rimu and Marissa. It's unusual for you two to come here together. Cleaning? You must be bored too. Shrine maidens are always cleaning, huh? You guys are always bored? I want assumption for someone who's always so bored they pretend to clean, Rimu. How do you know that? So are you participating in the Spell Carnival? Oh, yes I am. I did open that envelope, so it looks like I have no choice but to participate. It seems like you two are working together, but did one of you beat the other? Nope. We said we'll work together until it's just the two of us left. A temporary alliance, then. True, that festival only has just begun, so many people are likely working alone. So that's why we come here to quickly crush you. Damn! What? But why? There's a good reason, of course. I have to crush my competitors first to make sure you won't be making money. You know, if she was a CEO, she would probably make it kind of far. I don't understand the latter half about making money in the slightest. Don't worry about it. Let's fight as a light break. A light break? Okay, already prepare yourself. You can't survive if you don't fight. Your adaptability is amazing. Even though the Spell Carnival has just begun, you're full of trying spirit. This would be the in-moment enthusiasm of the people who live in Ginsenko. I have to learn from this as well. I will try and clash against you with nothing ventured, nothing gain attitude that won't lose to the Ginsenko spirit. What the fuck are you even talking about, Ginsenko spirit? Alright, defeat all enemies. Part organization, much the same as last. Alright. When a character has an active status effect, there are various effects that can occur. A maximum of 3 types of status effects can be active at the same time. Here's a list of basic status effects. Stat change briefly changes stats, such as increasing attack or decreasing. Homing bullets, effect that causes damage over time, and a similar status effect, weaken, deals high damage. Paralysis. For a certain period, move and graze cannot be used. Skills are still usable. Generally, 2 ways of removing status effects, aside from the status effect removing attributes or skill. Remove over time. Every status effect will eventually be removed after a certain period of time. Remove after the 4th status effect. When 3 different status effects are active and another effect is inflicted, the status effect with the shortest time amount remaining will be removed and replaced with the one that you were hurt with before. I guess we should probably actually save the game now since it's allowing me to. I definitely stepped into that shit. Okay, so I died. I died super hard on that. Yeah, I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. Okay, so... Oh, that just went right through. Okay. I'm understanding a little bit more now, I guess. Probably would have helped if I used that earlier. In practice stages, you can practice and use your skills, ace cards and bombs, and the spell gauge is not consumed. Defeating enemies is not in your practice session. You have to select that. Okay. We'll try it again. Defeat an enemy using quick bullets. Okay, I thought I could move there, but apparently I just couldn't.
面白いものってのは意外とこういうところにあるんだよ。
It's not bad, it's just different. Because you're having to do a grid, but also having to move around at the same time.
行くわはいよ行くわ様子見ねほらよこっちまで調べこれだ行くわ行くわはいよ行くわ行くわ行くわはいはいよで調べてこれだはいよ
Yeah, I fucked that up.
はいよはいよはいよはいよ行くわ
Anywhere but there, essentially.
こっちまではいよやなんの行くわはいよなんの行くわどんどん倒します切り抜けるや隠れの巫女の力見せてあげる行くわどうするわ行くわ行くわや行くわ
I ran right into the path of that.
行くわ当たって行くわ行くわ行くわ行くわ行くわ行くわ当たって行くわ行くわ行くわ 行くわ行くわ行くわ当たって行くわなんか見つけたわ行くわ行くわ当たって行くわ行くわ行くわ行くわ様子見ね行くわ行くわ行くわ行くわ行くわなんか見つけたわ行くわ行くわどうしこ
Ah.
それで
Kind of figuring it out. I think that my issue is trying to like wrap my head around having to move two people at the same time.
はいよ行くわほらよ行くわはいよ行くわはいよ行くわ無駄無駄様子見ね
Where the hell did that come from? 'Yeah, I was gonna say I'm dead on that. Okay. We're gonna save here. We're gonna stop at the moment. But thanks for everybody for coming out. I'm going to just end it right here because it's only like an hour and it's about an hour and a half. I could go longer, but it's also 12 o'clock. I got a couple other dailies I gotta clean up. But thank you. We'll get back to this at some point in the future. Not sure exactly when, but we'll get back to it at some point. Next stream is probably going to be Thursday. Not sure what I'm going to play with Brandy and them, but we'll find out. But as always, thank you. Your X-Men on the Haunt is on the left. Stay beautiful, perfect, and amazing, and I will catch all of you at another time. Thank you, and see ya.